Welcome to World of Cars Character Reflections, where we discuss your favorite characters from the Cars franchise. This time, we're discussing Smokey, the timeless mentor and crew chief from the world of cars. Smokey, who is long past his heyday, still has plenty of wisdom to pass on to Lightning McQueen to help him develop competitive advantage and beat Jackson Storm in the Florida 500. Thus, he plays a central role in Cars 3, replacing Doc Hudson as McQueen's primary mentor and crew chief. Back in the 50s, Smokey received lots of praise for successfully training a rookie named the Hudson Hornet to be the greatest dirt track racer of his time. Smokey just called him Hud. However, Smokey's career as a trainer ended after Hud was forced to quit racing due to a severe crash. Smokey's time coaching Hud only lasted from 1951 to 1954, a very short time. Ever since, Smokey has remained in the town of Thomasville decades after its golden years as a popular racing town have ended. Smokey tends to spend his evenings in the Cotter Pen Bar and Grill rehashing old memories and catching up with the likes of Louise, Nash, River Scott, and Junior Moon, other legendary racers from the time of the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Smokey has also been keeping busy with his automotive service business, using his talent as a mechanic. It wouldn't be until 2017, over 60 years later, that Smokey would find himself coaching again. Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez decided to pay a visit to the abandoned Thomasville Speedway for a few laps and came close to running into Smokey. Smokey reveals that toward the end of Hud's life, he'd been sending him newspaper clippings of McQueen's racing. Smokey's been wondering when he'd meet McQueen, and it couldn't have been at a better time because McQueen needed Smokey's wisdom from the roots of racing in order to have a chance at beating the next-gen racers and keep his career. Looks like McQueen's got himself a crew chief. Smokey quickly observes that McQueen overthinks his racing and needs to develop better focus and reflexes to have an advantage over the new racers. Doc taught McQueen a lot of what Smokey had passed down to him, but certainly not everything. Smokey's reputation as an outstanding coach still shone through after all this time, and he wasn't going to take it easy on McQueen. Smokey is kind and caring down at the bottom of his motor, but as McQueen put it, he does not mince words. He firmly believes that the truth is quicker. Therefore, McQueen has to come to terms with the fact that he isn't at his peak anymore. During the Florida 500, Smokey begins as McQueen's crew chief, but soon steps down after Cruz enters the race to allow McQueen to coach her. Cruz uses the find the window technique in order to win the race, a classic tactic from Smokey, which allows her to get ahead by taking advantage of split-second opportunities to pass the racers one by one. In Cars 3, Smokey was voiced by Chris Cooper. Smokey's character is directly inspired by Smokey Yunick, a legendary NASCAR crew chief, driver, and engine builder. In fact, the catchphrase on Smokey's truck bed that says, "The best dang garage in town," is a reference to Smokey Yunick. Likewise, his license plate can be interpreted as reading, "Best Garage." Smokey's car model is a 1947 Hudson pickup truck made by the same manufacturing company that produced the Hudson Hornet, Doc Hudson's car model. Aside from Cars 3, Smokey's only other prominent appearance in Cars media was in the Cars 3 Driven to Win video game. He is one of many great characters from Cars 3 that were not present in the Cars on the Road series. However, he is likely still running his automotive shop in Thomasville, taking time to catch up with McQueen and Cruz every now and then. But because McQueen has taken the role of Cruz's crew chief now, Smokey has likely stepped back from coaching entirely. Even so, he leaves behind an incredible legacy. His influence has closely applied to Doc Hudson, Lightning McQueen, and Cruz Ramirez, three of the greatest racers in the world of cars, and therefore his contributions to the world of racing will have an impact for many years to come.